Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 1974 horror movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And what I have here is the 2003 special edition DVD. I love this cover, but the basic plot about this is there are these three or four friends uh, start getting killed off by this family who, I don't know if they're cannibals, but they maim and torture people, anyone that go to their little farm that they're at. And this guy called Leatherface cuts off the face of, I guess he cuts off the face of one of the friends, and he wears that skin over his own face. Ugh. And as the story goes on, Leatherface kills these friends, and then there's this one, the last girl, right up here. She turns out to be the biggest challenge for the whole family, and she ends up being able to escape the house, but not before being tied to this chair, and she's being really tortured. Not well, I don't know, tortured, but she's really the family really do kind of like make fun of her in very mean and dreadful ways. And Leatherface is dressed like a woman at this time. And then I think there's this old man who's like a father of one of all of the father of the two other the two kids, and I think he tries to kill her, and then that's when she escapes, and then she runs out of the house and runs to this truck, and that's how she's able to get away. But Leatherface is holding this chainsaw, and he almost cuts her head off, and then she's laughing as she's getting away. And probably the most famous moment in this whole movie is when he's flinging that chainsaw around like a chainsaw ballet. So this is a very gruesome movie. And they also start also back at the beginning of the story, when all of the friends are alive, they pick up that the one of the boys that's involved in that whole and that little plot, and he cuts one of the friends' arms, and that he's the one who's in the wheelchair, and then I think he cuts himself. He takes a picture of all of them, and then he lights that picture on fire. Ugh. He's probably the first or second most disturbing character in this entire movie itself. And a great killing scene happens when the heroine girl is pushing the friend that's in the wheelchair around at dark, and then Leatherface proceeds to kill him by digging his chainsaw into his body, and that guy drops the flashlight that he was holding, and the girl runs to runs to the gas station, and I think she starts seeing these inner body parts hanging in this barbecue thing. That's when she starts piecing it together that the man that is trying to take care of her ends up being the one who's the leader of that whole thing of killing people. So he proceeds to he takes her hostage and takes her to the house that the rest of the family is staying in, and then that's where she's put tied to the chair, being made fun of and tortured big time. So this is a very effective horror movie. Now, I don't know if really scary, but it's very, very effective. Even to this day, over 30 years later, it's still effective. So I highly recommend this if any of you haven't seen it. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, not the remake one, which I never did see. I did see the beginning one, the prequel, and that was okay. But not as good as this one. I highly recommend this if any of you haven't seen it. So I don't know if there's anything else I can say about this. So stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.